Timothy Omotoso is expected to appear in the East London Magistrates Court today. This after he was arrested in East London this past weekend on charges of contravening the provisions of the Immigration Act. Let's cross to Sidima Mfeku for an update on this story. So what exactly are the charges, Sidima? Talk to us about what happened. Why was he arrested?
Well, Leanne, we don't know really what the charges are as per the statement of the Department of Home Affairs, but what we do know is that he has contravened immigration laws. And in terms of the details, particularly as to the charges that he's facing, that is what we're going to hear here at the East London Magistrates Court. But what is really important to note is that Timothy Omotoso, back in 2017 when he was arrested, the Department of Home Affairs had discovered that, he was here in the country under false pretense, saying that he was a general worker, when in actual fact he was a fully fledged pastor who was running Jesus Dominion International, which is a very big, or rather was a very, in fact it still is a very big church across South Africa. And also the passports that he had at the time, the Department of Home Affairs did mention that he sought those passports illegally, or rather fraudulently, and it is for that reason that the department had then declared him a prohibited person in the country. But after his acquittal in the rape case in Gqeberha, Timothy Omotoso had applied to have that decision by the Department of Home Affairs overturned, but with the Gqeberha High Court judge there saying that they do not have the jurisdiction in terms of overturning the decision by the Department of Home Affairs, but rather referred Omotoso to the Minister of Home Affairs, who's also rejected that decision to declare him a prohibited person. In fact, it rejected the application to have that decision overturned. And it is for that reason that Department of Home Affairs arrested Timothy Omotoso on the basis that he was a prohibited person as per the decision by the Department of Home Affairs back in 2017. He was arrested in the early mornings of Saturday, just after his morning prayer here in the East London CBD. The church where he was conducting that prayer service is actually not far from where I'm standing right now. I can see the church. And that is where the service was held yesterday again, when there was a protest action, or rather a peaceful march that was organized by the chaplaincy of East London and the province, that was basically demonstrating to say that they are against Timothy Omotoso being here, and also asking for the justice system to provide the necessary support to ensure that the Department of Home Affairs' call to have him deported immediately gets as much backing as possible, Leanne.
Let's leave it there. Sidima Mfeku, thanks so much. I know it's something we'll definitely take live and check in on that particular case now.